This is the Mind of the Meanie. Here are your hosts, the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard.
Peace, world, and welcome to the Mind of the Meanie, your weekly peek into the world, according to former WWE superstar and ECW original, the Blue Meanie. We'll cover wrestling, music, movies, sports, and lots of useless knowledge, all contained in the Mind of the Meanie. I am your tour guide, Adam Barnard, and he is the Blue Meanie. Meanie, what's on your mind?
Oh, man. Pretty sure I'm still drunk. Just, as we record this on a Sunday, 10/28, 2023, day after Icons of Wrestling, the Icons and Battleground Championship Wrestling combo, which we do all the time, hanging out, and we decided to go to McCusker's after and tie a few on, and I was just like, oh shit, I gotta do a show in the morning. So here we go.
Yep.
But feeling good, feeling all right, I guess. Shout out to the folks who run Icons of Wrestling at the Sub Arena. It was a great event. Thanks for everybody who came out. I brought back the BlueDust character, which I hadn't done since 1999, I believe. Yeah, 1999. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And it went well. It went really cool. So
Cool, man.
yeah, it was pretty cool. I think I'm still trying to get some of that makeup off. It's like I haven't. Just me put the makeup on, and I only did it for the convention. Because I have the convention and then I have a show at night. And they're kind enough to let me stay around and sell my wares. And so in between the convention, I was like, let me run to the bathroom, wash this stuff off my face. And I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a second. And I got it off, like got most of the makeup off, but the black from like my eye stuff, like when I do the circle, I didn't use my usual paint. So I used the paint. Which is cool is back when I did BlueDust in ECW, WWE, I just, that my eye stuff was liquid latex and blue with the blue liquid latex. And it would just like peel off, but Gold Dust used a certain type of makeup that's like water activated. And when she was putting it on, I smelled it. I was like, man, this reminds me of like when I'd be around Gold Dust where he's putting his paint on. It smells like exactly the same. But she, instead of using the black liquid latex for my eyes, we just went with the watercolor one. So when I wiped it off and looked in the mirror, it looked like I was wearing like mascara because it had gotten into my hair. But I was like, you know what? It kind of brings out my eyes. So
It's a win.
Yeah. Everybody's like, man, your eyes are super bright. I was like, yeah, it's my mascara. So. But that's my lucha name, Mills Mascara.
There you go.
But, but it was a great event. We went to McCusker's afterwards, and and then like I said, like 2 a.m, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock to do the podcast. I was like, fuck. And then after this, I have to continue my day, so it's like today's gonna be a rough one.
Yep.
Then the Eagles come on at 1, so we'll be all right. But I still got shit to do. I'm like, fuck.
Dude,
after I got shit to do. I'm like, fuck. Gotta do laundry today.
Oh, God. I'm staring at the laundry pile in the closet right now. I'm like, fuck, that's my only job I have to do while Mrs. Goober and the kids are away is do the laundry. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know how we compile that much laundry in a week. And it's insane. I
don't envy that because you got like you and the wife and the kids. It's me and Mrs. Meanie. It's like, holy shit. And ours fucking compiles quickly. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
How did this happen?
I just keep buying socks and underwear so I don't have to do laundry. Just fucking,
Just throw them away. You wear them. Throw them out the garbage and get rid of them, man.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a fucking new pair of socks, man. I love that fucking feeling. But, Yep. Icons was great. BlueDust was fun. A lot of great fans came up. A lot of people. It was cool to meet some of the people who listened to the show.
Cool.
Hey, I've been, part of the Pod Squad, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then, met people. I'm talking to people who are like, hey, I just discovered your podcast. I'm starting from show 1.
Awesome.
And I'm like, oh, cool. Those early shows were fucking long.
Yeah.
But,
buckle up. Buckle up, man.
Yeah. But here we are. What episode is this now?
188.
Insane.
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
We're still doing it. You see podcasts come and go, and, and that was the thing I was afraid about doing a podcast because, I've seen guys do podcasts and they're like, yeah, I just run out of things to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of cool that we're still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, but we have. I feel like we always have something to talk about, even when we feel like we're like, what are we going to talk about? Like, like what are we going to start with today? And we always have stuff to go over and discuss, and there's always something happening, which is great.
I legit never know what I'm going to talk about. Like when you go Meanie, I'm just like, I don't know. Like you're reading the opening. I'm like,
motherfucker, you're putting me on the spot too early in the morning.
Yeah. But a cool thing yesterday, we're at the convention. Well, the show after the convention. And one of the ECW regulars came up to me, a guy that everybody called Kato. Because he back in the day, he had the Kato Kalin haircut or whatever. And he's like, hey, you know what today is? I was like, I don't know. What's up? He's like 20. Oh shit! Now I gotta do math. Hold on. Yes, I think it's 28 years.
Wow.
Let me bust out the calculator because I'm dumb. This is my doing math.
Shout out to the Pod Squad while Meanie's doing some calculations here.
Yeah, 28 years ago yesterday, which was October 28th, 2023. He's like, that was the fire incident at DCW Arena where, Mick Foley goes to hit Cactus Jack goes to hit Terry Funk with the flaming chair and causes a whole, like the shirt that was wrapped around the chair flew off and Terry went up in fucking flames.
Oh, Jesus.
And led to a whole bunch of shit.
Wow.
And legal troubles. I mean, like, almost caused a riot. But, Terry's Funk's on fire. The fucking lights in the building go out because they had a planned fucking thing. People are, there's smoking air from the fire. There's smoking air from fire extinguishers.
Oh, man.
People are panicking. And that's the night I initially debuted for ECW as just Stevie Richards fan.
Mm-hmm.
And that footage went away. And, between that show on October 28th and then November to Remember the following month is when they came up with the idea, where Raven came up with the idea for the Blue Meanie. So,
yep.
Got an anniversary coming up next month of 28 years of the Blue Meanie, basically, at an ECW.
Wow.
So, it was kind of cool. So I was like, oh, shit. Because we're at the ECW Arena. I was like, and Battleground was doing a opening show with the Terry Funk tribute. And Bubba Ray Dudley was going to, Bully Ray. But so I was like, fuck, I ran in the back. I found Bubba. I was like, yo, you know what today is? He's like, I don't know. 28 years ago, fucking the fire incident, Terry Funk and Cactus Jack and Terry Funk. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, 20 years ago. He's like, and Bubba was like, that's the first time I met Terry Funk. and Bubba tells the story better, but he's like, Terry comes back to the locker room and he's freaking the fuck out, as you would, as somebody who's been lit on fire.
Right, naturally, yeah.
Yeah, just throwing shit around and just doing what I call the Terry Funk Death March. It's not my first night in the arena, but I just debuted as the Blue Meanie. So I'm just like fucking, I think I started walking up the steps, the infamous, this is the dance steps, from Beyond the Mat, what Paulie did his infamous speech before Barely Legal. It's like, let me get the fuck out of the way here. So he's doing the Terry Funk Death March around the fucking locker room. And he's walking right towards Bubba. And Bubba's like, oh God, oh shit, oh fuck. He's trying to get out of the way. And he tries to hide behind a fan. And I don't mean a wrestling fan, like a circular device that's supposed to cool a room.
Oh, jeez.
It's one of those fans that has the large base, the pole, and the big circular fucking thing. He tries to hide behind that, and fucking Terry Funk picks that up, throws it.
Oh, jeez.
Like, sir, are you okay? He's like, of course I'm okay. It is smacks Bubba right in the fucking face. That's the day I met Terry Funk.
My God.
Yeah, so yesterday was just like a walk down memory lane with that, doing BlueDust, and then remembering that, it was the anniversary of what could have been my initial ECW debut. But, the fire thing was scary and fucking a bad deal.
Yeah.
In a way, kind of worked out for me, because if we had just stuck with me as Stevie's fan in the crowd, who knows what my career would have become,
Yeah.
So the fact that footage had to go away kind of maybe saved me, because the Blue Meanie character, excuse me, the Blue Meanie character is, what's done me the best. So it's interesting when you look back in perspective of how, it's like that sliding door theory,
Yeah.
What if I made that train? What if I missed that train kind of thing, and it's neat to look back and think about that stuff, that, what could have been,
Yeah.
People always go, do you have any regrets in life, or wish you'd done anything better? I was like, not really, because it kind of worked out the way it's supposed to be. I wound up having a career in ECW and a career in WWE, and it could have went a totally different way had, a shitty incident not happened. And it's kind of interesting, who knows what would have become of me, would I be in this house right now? Would I be with Mrs. Meanie? Just the trajectory of everything that happened from that incident to today. I might not be here doing this podcast. So it's just, it's weird to think, just a single incident, changed so many people's lives, but in a way it kind of helped me, because gave me an extra month of raving thinking of what to do with me, and came up with the Blue Meanie.
It's amazing, man. It's wild. Like I often think of that when I reflect on my own life. I'm like, what, if I would have done this, if I would have done that, like how different things would have been. But I will say that I wish I would have been a fly on the wall to see Terry Funk do the stomping around, and then just to smack Bully Ray. Like, just not like I love Bully Ray, but just the visual of that in my head is like, why is he smacking Bully Ray?
Yeah, this is like young Bully Ray. Fucking.
He's probably just like, what?
He's like, yes, sir. No, sir. Yeah. Of course I'm okay. Smack.
Jesus.
But Bob Bully tells the story way better than I could. I'm just telling it. Well, I saw the thing, but A.K. Bully Ray just tells it way funnier. But
Bully Ray, you have an open invitation to come on the show and tell us that story because I want to hear it. I want to hear that. Travis from the Pod Squad said BlueDust looked awesome.
What up, Trav? And we have thank you for the kind words there. And they say props to Mrs. Meanie. She's so talented. And really, it was her idea to do it. She's always wanted to make me a robe. She's like, I want to make a BlueDust robe. Because I had sold the original, which I still kick myself for. Like WWE made a fucking... got me a real fucking nice BlueDust robe with the words, embroidered across the back. And, you're post, wrestling and post WWE, you're like, oh, I got too much shit. I got to get rid of some of this. Somebody makes you an offer to buy it and you sell it. And then here I'm all these years later going, fuck, I kind of wish I would have kept it. Mm-hmm. A lot of things I kind of wish I would have kept, but I have to, we had those ECW jackets, and when I went to WWE, I was like, well, I can't wear this anymore. And I gave it to a friend, and, one of the varsity jackets, the red one with the black sleeves. And then me and my friend reconnected. He's like, I think this belongs to you. And he gave me the jacket back. Just gave it back. It's kind of cool. So, there is a story of getting something back that you wish you hadn't, given it, got rid of in the first place. But yeah, that BlueDust robe and the gear, I just sold the fucking gear too. I'm like, God damn it. Wish I would have kept it, but, I don't even know who I sold it to anymore. It's been that long. And, you just wish you still had it. I just did with BlueDust, we just did the robe, couldn't find the under gear to wear. Which was basically just Looney Tune pajamas. If you ever see the original BlueDust fucking gear, me and Raven were driving around and went to a Looney Tune store, and they had these adult pajamas, I want to say a romper. This is like 96 or 95, 96, and we get that. We get some blue spray paint and start spray painting the fucking stuff in the locker room. And the boys are like, dude, you got to stop spraying that. The fumes fucking took over the locker room, and I had to go outside. So if you ever see the initial BlueDust out in public, out in the ring, I didn't get a chance to finish the shoulders weren't finished and all that stuff. It was just... I was like, fuck it. It's just going to be a one-time thing. And it turned into a couple-time thing, where, we did promos taking over Todd Gordon's office, which I saw him yesterday. He popped. He's like, Richards! There's the one of my favorite promos I forget about. People are like, oh, what's your favorite ECW moment? I'm like, all of them.
Yeah.
But we filmed a skit where Stevie walks into Todd Gordon's office, and he's going to propose different characters. It's just me in different outfits. So there's Sir Meanie, there's Colonel DeMeanie. Sir Meanie we did the Blue Meanie blood. So I was Bobby Eaton, which is awesome. I was he was the Earl of Eaton. I was the Earl of Eating. So, he, pitched me for that. And then he pitched Colonel DeMeanie, which was a take on Colonel De Beers from AWA. And then he's like, I got it, BlueDust. And I come in and I just sprawl across his desk, all sexily. And Todd's like, Richard. And Stevie leaves the room. He's like, oh, the silence, the uncomfortable silence here. I think I'll just leave you two alone. And Stevie leaves, and Todd goes, Richards! It's on the third Richards. They cut it, and it's perfect. Cut from the scene. And it was just fucking great.
That's awesome.
And Todd Gordon came up to me yesterday going, Richards! And we were just fucking laughing. So, that's why I love doing that, the convention at the arena. Just seeing people you hadn't seen in a while, being in a building that, helped your career, and, just being around fans who are just great. So there's a lot of great fans, a lot of fans who came up, hey, I listen to Meanie and Meanie, I'm part of the Pod Squad, and it's fucking awesome,
man.
So it was a good day, but here I am, Sunday morning, after a night at McCusker's, and I'm feeling it.
I'm staring out the window. It's raining right now, and it's it's beautiful fall foliage out here in scenic Downingtown, Pennsylvania. But I'm struggling this morning. Shout out real fast too before I tell you, or before we go any further. I've been drinking Open Air Coffee, which is friend of the show in Westchester's own Baron Corbin's coffee line. I saw it go up about 2 weeks ago. And I ordered a bag of the beans. It's the medium roast. I don't even know if they have it anymore. It's sold out pretty quickly, but it is fucking delicious. So if you get a chance to go onto his Instagram account to do it, it is OA Coffee Roasters. And it's got a bag of the coffee right here at the front there for the Pod Squad. They can see it. If not, you can sign up today at patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Tier start at just $10. But it is fantastic. Excellent. Really nice taste. And it's keeping me motivated here because I am exhausted.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell you that story in a second. Just jumping in the Pod Squad here. Shout out to the Pod Squad joining us this morning on a lovely Sunday. Lots of hashtag Meanie for Hall of Fame. And I genuinely think now is the time to start that campaign for Meanie for the Hall of Fame, because I think it's going to happen. So I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, well, friend of the show, Conrad Thompson, could probably track down that BlueDust robe. I'm sure it's probably a small, that in the collector community, I'm sure it's there. So maybe we make some connects, and that would be something that we could lead to your induction into the Hall of Fame. We'll get on the phone with Bruce and we'll work it out. There's a whole, I know Bruce listens to the show. So, now I think it's, I'm hopeful to hear that news and at least something this year for ECW. I feel like that would be a huge miss if they don't do that, but, everybody here is in agreement. Let me see. I had another thing I was going to say here, but I don't remember. Oh, Vanessa says WWE treasure hunt. Yeah. Yep.
There we go.
That's exactly what I was going to do. Vanessa says, back on my last Glow cruise, I was sitting at a Chili's in the Mexican Mall, looked up, and there was BlueDust versus GoldDust on the TV. Randomly awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That's not a bad way to spend the afternoon.
Yeah, and somebody brought up BlueDust, GoldDust at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And I didn't even realize we opened the show. Somebody's like, oh, you opened the show. I was like, we did? And it's weird to think back, to all that stuff. And, they trusted us to open up and get the opening match of any show is like the mood set, the tone setter, and that's a whole lot of responsibility. So it is very cool, to be able to say we did that.
That is amazing, man. Yeah, look at that right here. You guys open. That's crazy. Let's go back and watch it today. Dude, I was in New York City twice yesterday, and my eyes are just like shot. It took me 3.5 hours yesterday afternoon to drive from Holmdel, New Jersey to New York City. I had to go through the Lincoln Tunnel, and it was a fucking nightmare driving in New York.
The people in New York, don't take this personally, but I hate New York.
That's the episode. That's the name of the episode. Don't take this personally, but I hate New York.
Yeah. Just driving there is fucking torture. Like, I hate Philly traffic. Just sitting on 95 and 95 North, which they're never going to finish.
Nope. Not now, not ever.
Motherfucker, And then you said took you 3.5 hours to go from Central Jersey to Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Should be an hour drive.
Yes. typically on the, or I should say on the Waze or the Maps app, it was like an hour and 10 minutes, right? Like just a real easy, should be a breezy drive. No.
Fuck that shit.
It was, you get to Lincoln, you get to the Lincoln Tunnel, but even before you get to the Lincoln Tunnel, there's like, it's almost like there's 3 main ways that go in, but everything is backed up for miles, and there's 3 lanes on each road. And then you get to, for those who've never driven towards the Lincoln Tunnel or driven into Manhattan, once you're in Manhattan, right, like, and you're in certain parts of it, it's not terrible, right? But like, it's Saturday night in New York, and so you come up, I don't recall what road it is, you draw off the Garden State Parkway, and you come around the Big Bend, and everybody, there's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 tunnel entrances to the Lincoln Tunnel, and 3 of them are always pretty much closed. So everybody's trying to merge into the same space, and everybody's cutting each other off. And I'm driving this big, giant fucking rental car. I got a black Suburban, carrying the talent around from Super Jersey Comic Expo. And, oh my God, it was a nightmare, dude. It was a nightmare. It was horrific. And then you're just crawling at the speed of smell inside the tunnel. You get into New York City, and they're paving up the road, which reminded me of driving in Northeast Philly, you know, because everything is, there's no macadam on the road. There's nothing. It's just, you know, like you hit a fucking, manhole cover and you're blowing your tires out. And, oh, dude, it was horrible. Not pleasant. I didn't get in until like probably closer to 12:30 last night. And then because I was tired, I stopped for an energy drink at one of the rest stops. So then I'm sitting there and I'm just like buzzing, you know. Like, fuck, this was not a good idea, but I needed to stay awake, you know? So it's like you're trading off. And, man, I was
fucking see on.
Just literally sat, put the TV on, and I'm trying to, like, you know, use my tricks, counting down. I have this fun trick where I count down from 100 in Morgan Freeman's voice when I try to go to sleep. It's true. And it fucking works, man. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. And so I was trying that. And, yeah, I think I finally got to sleep somewhere in the neighborhood at 2 o'clock. So it is a delightful morning here, but what was not a delightful morning or evening or night was our beloved Philadelphia Phillies losing the division, the National League, rather, championship series. And I wanted to pick your brain on that because that was, I got to be honest, man, that was some really frustrating baseball to watch those last couple of games.
Yeah, that was death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are like talking to me like, what happened? Like, well, Arizona Diamondbacks just played small ball, you know, you know, kind of like wrestling when you say, hey, slow down, stick to the basics, you know, kind of thing. And that's what happened. And it's like a microcosm of what happened last year. You know, Phillies got to the World Series, and they were going, you know, they won the first round. They won the championship series. They got to the division series. They got to the championship series. And they were playing the Houston Astros last year. And then they had that one big fucking game when they blank them 10-0 or whatever in the World Series. Next day, they get, you know, Houston throws a no-hitter against the Phillies in Philly. It's like, fuck. Then they lose the next game in Philly. Fuck. You know, game 5, you know, you're like, fuck. And they go back to Houston. I don't know what happened when they went back to. I know they eventually lost when they went back to Houston. But
yeah.
Same thing with this series, you know. Phillies fucking blanked. You know, game 2 they blanked the fucking Diamondbacks 10-0 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then they just fucking. It's like they went fucking cold.
Yeah.
You know, this fucking. You know, they went back to Arizona. You know. Lost. You know, Phillies took a 3-2 lead before coming back, and they couldn't. You know, you think you come home and you got 2 home games, but it's all about momentum. You know,
yeah.
Dude, I was watching some of the. Not by choice. They had you know, East Sub Arena has like a bar. 2300 Arena has a bar, and they have you know, sports on at the bar. They had the World Series on last night, and the fucking Diamondbacks, who just eliminated the Phillies, are already up 2-0 in the World Series.
Whoa.
So, yeah, and they fucking they're playing the Texas Rangers. They beat the Texas Rangers last night.
Wow.
9-1.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so it's just fucking. this year's Diamondbacks are like last year's Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got into the playoffs on the absolute last spot that you can get in on the playoffs in the wild card. Phil's last year took the last absolute spot and just got in and got on a roll.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Diamondbacks are just, they might roll this whole thing. They might fucking sweep out the
Rangers.
And look at it this way. Diamondbacks got into the playoffs. They swept the first round. They swept the second round. Phillies were the only team that really beat them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Beat them, beat them 3 games.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Rangers don't have a fucking answer for them. But like I said, they go back. They're playing fundamental baseball.
Yeah.
All right. Guy hits a single. He steals second base. Next guy comes up, hits a single, scores their guy from second. You know, they fucking had 11, the game they fucking beat the Phils, they hit 11 singles and like 1 double. Just keep hitting, Phillies were getting hits, but they couldn't, hit them all in the same inning. There's like maybe, I forget how many hits the Phillies had, but
yeah.
They were getting hits, but they just couldn't get them back to back to back to where you can drive in runs. So, but yeah, it looks like Diamondbacks are going to possibly win this. They fucking won the first 2 games in Texas.
Wow.
And in Arlington.
Yeah.
And now they're going back to Arizona where they could this thing could be over in the next 2, I think they're off today, but Monday, the World Series could be over in 2 days.
Crazy, man.
So, he could be mad and upset, or annoyed.
Yeah.
Or as we went to McCusker's last night, and McCusker's is basically a Phillies. But I mean, we watch all the sports there. But it's like a Phillies bar.
Yeah.
The McCusker family loved the Phillies and walked in and see Dougie's, I'm fucking disgusted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Especially besides the fact that he loves the Phillies, killed his business, fucking, during the playoffs, that fucking place is fucking rocking,
Mm-hmm.
Everything just came to a fucking halt. It's like, everybody's like, how the fuck did they fucking, but now you see these two, you see them, Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers, and Diamondbacks are just fucking beating the shit out of teams. They
were just a better team this year, man. They really were.
So if you just put shit in perspective, who are the only team to beat the Diamondbacks in the playoffs were the Phils.
Yeah.
And normally whoever eliminates my team from the playoffs, I'm like, oh well, they're good enough to beat my team. I hope they go in the whole thing. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck them. Shit.
Fuck them. Fucking Diamondbacks. Fucking whatever. But, being a realist and being a fan of, baseball and sports in general, the Phils were the only team to beat them in the playoffs. So it's not a really good fucking prize that you want to have. We got eliminated, but we're the only ones who beat them in the playoffs. But it's the truth. So, and like I said, Diamondbacks, young team, fucking just got hot at the right moment. Bunch of young guys who look old because they got mustaches and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Spencer Strider, guys, fucking from Atlanta's fucking young as shit, but he looks old as shit because
Spencer Strider.
Yeah, we meet again, Spencer Strider. He's got the Super Trooper fucking mustache.
Dude, I was sending you photos from Bellworks this weekend, and they had a store that had the name Provisions in it, and it had this old school typewriter. So I sent Meanie a photo where it was like, Spencer Strider eats here.
God damn if he didn't walk into frame.
He just waltzes in with his suspenders and his fucking, his twirled up mustache.
Yeah.
Fucking guy. Spencer Strider. No,
my favorite photo from the Phillies Braves game is when Spencer Strider's walking off the mound and somebody's holding up a sign that says Spencer Strider wears his sister's pants. Because his pants are like super tight.
got them painted on baseball pants.
Why does he shake his ass like that when he goes to fucking throw a ball? He's doing the fucking, the old Underalls commercial where you see the ass go, ding, 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 ding. Dude, stop shaking your ass at me. Just throw the fucking ball.
Please stop twerking in the camera, please. I appreciate it. No, man, I watched those last couple games and I just felt like, outside of watching Arizona just play better baseball, it just felt like, and I think one of the criticisms I saw on Twitter was the fact that like, it's, they didn't have any just single hits or doubles. It was like everybody's the power hitter and going for the home run hits, but they didn't have that offensive game, right? Everybody's trying to slug and get it out. And whereas Arizona was doing that the entire series. And it's like, well, that could be a reason, and it was like everybody's trying to slug this ball in outer space, which is great. But, if you're not rolling them up, then.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, did you, Dookie? Did you make doo-doo? Oh, no.
My ass stuck its tongue out. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, Meanie just shit himself, you guys.
I was like, I'm just going to surprise him without just get up and fucking fart.
Oh, my God.
I can't remember what regular air smells like.
I have to do that thing where you blow air up into my own nose.
Yeah. Get the smell away.
Yeah, dude.
God. How bad? What? And now you're just marinating in it right now. God Almighty.
Apologies to anybody that encounters me today. Meanie, what's that cologne? Shit.
Shit for men. Yeah.
Shit for men.
Travis writes and he sits down in it.
Every time.
Every single time, dude. He rips a nasty one and he just sits down. I'm like, what? What are you doing? It smells.
Yeah, no shit. It's just like,
oh my
man,
God.
that's horrible.
Well, I hope.
Down. Oh, why does it smell so bad?
I mean, I hope it's not shit,
Dude, yeah, that was close.
Oh my God.
I was fucking touching cotton right on that one.
Dude, I ran into the door last night. Like I didn't actually physically run into the door, but like I threw the door open. I had all my stuff, my work bag and my fucking travel bag. Dude, I was touching cotton and it was close too. Like it wasn't like it was one of those ones you can have like a little fart space. You have it like fart buffer, so you can, you sound like an Evan Rude while you're walking and you're clenching cheeks. No, man, there was not a single buffer, man. And I just threw like everything on the ground. I just dumped it all on the ground, ran into the bathroom. I came back out and I was like, oh my God, there's a giant fucking message, mail and shit all over the place. I'm like, what did I do out here? It's like a fucking raccoon got into my living room while I was in the bathroom.
Well, just think about it. A fart is a turd yawn. It is. A fart is just a turd yawn. I have a friend who, he's driving home and he got the bubble guts and fucking he's poking daylight, just fucking driving home, and he's like, I got to the door, I fumbled with the fucking keys, got to the door, opened the door, ran up the steps, ran in the bathroom, pulled my pants down, sat down, I didn't even turn on the lights, sat down, started taking shit, and realized that the fucking lid was down. So he sat
No.
went, fucking, it fucking just fucking hit the back of the toilet tank. Just.
Oh my God.
He fucking private piled the fucking toilet tank like when Private Pile blows his brains out in fucking Full Metal Jacket. Those. Just. That's bad.
Dude, that is horrific. And then you have to, on top of that, gagging, you have to clean that up too. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Oof. No, thank you. Oh my God. Oh, man. Nothing's worse than the kids fucking shitting in the tub, dude. Kids fucking
in the tub.
just shit in the tub. What happened in here, y'all?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in this bathroom? Travis says, I'm telling you, Meanie, you need a dedicated fart mic. Let it sit down there and wait. You do this once a show.
Dude, I'll get a fart mic and sit on a fucking steel chair.
Sit on a snare drum.
Yeah.
Meanie.
Yes, sir.
And gentlemen across the nation, I have an urgent message for you, sir.
What is that?
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped, the brand that took your balls to space, is now launching them into the ultrasphere, introducing the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, featuring a new cutting-edge design and next-generation dual skin-safe blade heads for different shades. It's pretty much a spaceship that takes your boys downstairs to the next level. Join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with their brand new the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra by going to manscaped.com and getting 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MINDMeanie. High tech for low places, Manscaped. Meanie, I want to know about your experience with this brand new product. How is it helping you with the little blue guys?
When it comes to the 5.5.5.5.5.0, the Blue Meanie and the little meanies are looking smooth, to say the least. The 5.0 is the next level of ingenuity by Manscaped and making men look good and feel good when they're with their special loved ones.
You know, Meanie, I can tell you that every guy, at least I know too as well, I know how scary it is when I'm down there trying to get a close shave below the waist. And that's why I trust Manscaped for all of those sensitive places, including around Little John and the East Side boys. And I'm lucky to be one of the first to try the new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and say it's a game changer, Meanie? That's an understatement. Manscaped's 5th generation trimmer features 2 next-gen interchangeable skin-safe blade heads. A standard trimmer blade for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade to go for that smooth finish wherever your heart desires. No more wet shaving down there? Count me the hell in here. This bad boy also features dual LED spotlights to provide contrast on multiple skin tones so you can shed some light on your darkest places, if you know what I mean. We're talking 3 length setting combs for all your desired lengths. And oh, Meanie, did I mention this part? Did I mention to you that it's waterproof?
Check you out.
Taking it on the go, too. Manscaped has you covered. This puppy comes with a travel case and even a travel lock feature to avoid any accidental powering and or weird looks at the airport, because Lord knows you don't need that going through PHL any time of day. This right here is on the cutting edge of cutting pubes. Upgrade your ball trimmer and your life will follow. So go right now to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MINDMeanie. That's right, it's 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code MINDMeanie. Your balls have been through enough this year. It's time to go ultra with Manscaped, and we thank them for sponsoring the program.
And we got to, I used to do the show. I used to do the show sitting on the Spectrum chair behind me. I was like, Philly, man. But it was horrible for me. Horrible. Yeah, I just felt like shit. So we got this chair I'm in now. We went to an office. There's this warehouse down in Delaware. They sell, like, they go to, they close out fucking office buildings and they got like used stuff. And we went and bought this chair. This chair's fucking comfortable. But one show, I have to fucking get like a legit fucking like steel chair, sit on that and put a mic underneath me. Is there something I'd let fucking go during the fucking show that nobody would know the fucking difference? Yep. Maybe I could pick it up if I'm listening. I'm like, oh yeah, that was it.
Dude, I think I'm slick sometimes and I let one go and you hear it. I'm like, whoops. Sorry about that, y'all. That was a loud one.
Yeah.
No, we need to do that. Travis talking about how shit all over the back of the toilet. I will forever be in shock and just perpetually confused when I go into gas station bathrooms or bowling alley bathrooms or anywhere in public and there's shit on the wall behind the toilet. There's shit on the fucking, like, on the sink. There's shit on the door. How does this happen? How do you get doo-doo on the wall, up, like where the mirror is? How do you do this? What are you doing in the bathroom? Are you just like, there's a cartoon where it's like, you know, what happens in a gas station bathroom, and it's like a guy with his hands on his wall, on the one side of the wall, and his feet on the other, and he's just like, you know, like a parallel line, and he's just pissing out the front, and then the shit's just coming down onto the floor. I'm like, that's literally what happens in these bathrooms. It is disgusting. Refuse. I'll just shit myself. It's fine. I don't want to get anybody else's dookie on me. But dookie.
What's that smell?
What's that smell?
Dookie. Dookie.
Grunting. What are you doing, Hulk?
God damn.
What a great flick. I just showed my kids that clip the other day for the first time. It's on the top of one of the boxes, and it's, what's that smell? Dookie.
What's that smell? Pure cinematic genius.
It is art. Scorsese level art, my friends. So
he's a regular old Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, Travis, dude, we definitely need a Blue Meanie snare drum. That's what we need. Is like I'm sure we could make some phone calls and make this happen.
I'm full of PBR farts right now, brother.
This episode of Mind of the Meanie is brought to you by Blue Meanie farting on a snare drum.
I'm gonna have to fight after. As soon as we finish the show, I have to go feed the fish, man. Fuck.
Travis was talking about the Tim Sabian #Shitgate incident at Stern. Every time you fart, the only thing I can think about is what was the newscaster's name? Oh God, he was the Howard 100 news guy, and he farted, and they caught him on the microphone farting, and it was the most like the loudest fart I've ever heard recorded on a microphone, and he was so pissed about it. I got to look up his name, but it was like Artie was like, he killed a fucking iguana. That's what it sounds like. He stepped on an iguana.
Oh, what's his name? He's like a legit news guy. Too.
Yeah. Yep.
Ralph
Howard. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, no, Sour Shoes. Yeah, no, there was another guy too, but like Sour Shoes, I used to always prank him and stuff like that. But
it's amazing, man. Amazing that they have their own news station. Like, I remember when that happened, I was like, Howard has his own news station? Like, this is cool, but like, you know, and then they're actually doing like serious news stuff about like the Howard show, you know, and just, Steve Langford, that's his name. Steve Langford, that's it.
Thank you, Travis.
Appreciate you. No, it was definitely Steve Langford.
Steve, yeah, fucking Sour Shoes used to call Steve Langford all the time, like 3 o'clock in the morning, just ridiculousness. Fucking great.
Good stuff, man. You know what else is good stuff? Besides you not pooping in your pants, but if you will, baby.
Yeah, of course.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to ask Meanie?
I would love to.
It's time to ask Meanie anyway.
Ask me something.
Don't forget, tweet your questions at us using the hashtag AskMeanie, and you may hear them on the program. We're going to start up the pod squad here, because I know Travis has been real vocal in the group today, and he had an Ask Meanie question for you earlier.
I love it.
He says, what was the greatest piece of advice Raven ever gave to you?
All of it. Just psychology and timing and there's Travis fucking Steve Langford has a huge penis. I wish somebody would prank me like that. What do you mean? Thank you.
He's on like a fucking horse.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but back to Raven. All of it. I learned timing from him, like, and how to like pace spots and psychology and stuff like that. Just one of the best minds in the business. But dude, legit, I got to break in with Al.
You know, and he had me work with vets, and then I went to ECW and just learned from so many fucking people. It's just, if you can't learn, if you couldn't learn anything in that locker room, shame on you.
Mm-hmm.
But to, you know, have Raven sit there with Raven and watch the wheels spinning in his head, just and contemplating, you know, what to do. And okay, when he, you know, swings the king, go 1, 2, gotta slide in, and then it's got to be like this, bam, and he would, like, you know, like I said, we, you know, Mrs. Me said, you know, wrestlers talking techno. I'll hit you, bing, bang, boom, bobbity, 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 you know, and then, whoa, Bundy, you know. And we're not saying anything while we're doing, but we're pantomiming, and we know exactly what the other guy's saying. I got you, bingity, bangity, boom, shoot you in, whoop, you know, do all this kind of, you know, fucking noises and stuff. But,
then I'm going to hit you with a boop. I'm going to just get you one boop right on the nose there.
and then, and then, whoop, under the clothesline, whoop, you know, just fucking.
Buck it up.
Yeah.
I love it. I got to learn this lingo.
Oh, before, not to get away from Amy, I have a seltzer for once this week.
I will be honest. I forgot.
Very thirsty. I'm trying to hold off this fucking, this khaki lasso. I'm fucking twirling in my stomach right now.
Khaki lasso.
I have a burgundy loaf that's fucking baking in my fucking.
Oh my God. What do you got today? What do you have on the seltzer train?
Canada Dry, Mandarin Orange.
Attaboy.
So we'll try this one in 3, 2, 1, because I'm thirsty. Yeah, man, that shit.
There you go. I was going to stop.
Literally.
Pinky's up. I was going to stop this morning before we recorded, but I woke up too late, and I was like, well, I'll just have my coffee, and I can kayfabe it, but.
Fucking ass. Got a lot of ass. The thing is, I'm a quick shitter, too. Yeah, like, it's all the agony just to sit down and go, boom, and you're done.
Everything's out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Like, I was like, yeah, I wait till the last second.
Travis says it sounds like you named a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Here at the Burgundy Loaf.
Our executive chef, Spencer Strider.
Yeah.
What's up with your famous classic dishes? His tight pants. So you'll get bulge at every meal.
Yeah.
My God. Put on some fucking less restrictive pants, pal. Please.
Why is this waiter's dick on my shoulder?
Oh, my God.
His dick probably has a mustache.
I'm sure, yeah. He's probably got it trimmed up right at the top there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mark and Dryden wants to know. I was on the YouTube the other day and came across a couple of hilarious clips. Would love to know if you two remember, or I hope either of you have seen them before. First one is the crying wrestling fan. It's so real to me, damn it.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Dave Wills before? And the second is Plano East versus John Tyler, the Texas football game where one announcer says, I'm going to throw up.
No, I haven't seen that, but I've met Dave, and Dave's a great guy. And talk about a guy who's, I mean, that whole thing, you would think it was like a work, but it was legit. And he's had a good run with it.
Yeah.
You know? He got to, fucking Tosh Point oh flew him out to California and did a segment with him and stuff like that. So he had a good run with it.
Yeah.
But he's a good dude. Just a good old Southern boy from, I think he's from North Carolina. Oh, I always see my Wrestle Kid in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Great dude. Funny dude. Took a moment where, he got, caught on camera just being emotional. I had a good run with it. Yeah. And it's, dude, he, he should have trademarked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could have, fucking made a fortune just on shirts,
That's crazy. It is. I mean, it was,
Damn it.
just an honest moment that he had.
Yeah.
He follows me on Twitter, I think, and I've always had really pleasant conversations with him, when we interact, and great. Just seems like a really great dude. So shout out to David Wills.
Yes, sir.
Pod Squad member Nate Smythe wants to know, what up, Nate? What's going on, dude? We talk a lot about Meanie's favorite bands. Are there any popular bands that he dislikes? And he says that mine is the Beatles.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. You don't like them. I'd be curious to know why.
I have a friend who's like, I fucking hate the Beatles. I'm like, all right. He like I'm supposed to like clutch my pearls and go,
Right.
Fucking, I have this love-hate thing with fucking the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I don't know what it is, but they fucking annoy me. It's not a hate. There are real bands I just fucking hate, but I'm just fucking perturbed. I'm fucking annoyed. I think we've talked about this recently where I played the cartoon. Somebody going, here's a red hot chili, but it's just him singing about fucking California
The whole time.
California. I say I'm from California, dude. I had this epiphany because I was listening to Foo Fighters radio on Pandora, and Incubus comes on a lot. Their singer Brandon Boyd. I'm like, Brandon Boyd from Incubus is a talented Anthony Kiedis. It's like,
Yeah.
they're both good-looking dudes. Like Anthony Kiedis, good-looking dude. I got no problem saying that.
Yeah.
Good-looking, and they fronting like Brandon Boyd reminds me of Anthony Kiedis, but like I like Brandon Boyd like 1,000 times better. There's just something about him. And you know what? I like Flea.
Yeah.
And their drummer, Chad from Red Hot Chili Peppers, great guy.
Right.
They're amazing musicians. Just something fucking annoys me, man. It's like that scene in fucking Big Lebowski. Man, I hate the fucking Eagles. The guy's playing the Eagles on the radio, and I hate them. And I have like a love-hate thing with the Eagles too, but to the level of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, And, let's face it, the Eagles are just a fucking country band, right?
Yeah.
There's so, like, I hate it when Terry Funk came out to Desperado. That just got me legit hot. I'm like, why are we playing this fucking, it's fucking putting the crowd to sleep, Great montage, horrible ring music,
Turn this honky-tonk shit off.
Yeah, dude, when we were doing 3PW shows, I was fucking, and we had Terry Funk come out. I was like, you're coming out to the one that did Her Alive by Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
And it's like, that song is your career, When you hear the opening lyrics, it's all the same, only the names have changed.
Yeah.
I've seen a million faces and I'm rocking them all. In my head, I have a montage, when say the opening lyric, it's all the same, all the names have changed, and you see a quick flash of like funk from the 60s, all the like, current day or whatever, just, it's perfect. That's a perfect song, but I'm going to get off on the side road here, but yeah, bands I can't stand, just fucking, there aren't real bands I hate. It's just fucking yuck. Just reach for the fucking knob. Whoever sings the fucking Cars for Kids songs, get fucking go away.
God.
Cars for kids, cars for kids.
So painful.
Boom, 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 boom. Fuck you. That's why that song comes on. Reach right for the fucking
dude.
Right, fucking.
Yeah.
Reach for the radio and jerk your knob off.
We'll get Sam to read that for the next show.
Please.
Be like, Jesus, dude, what do you want me to say now?
The burger loaf.
Dude, he would probably do us a good read. Mind of the Meanie is brought to you by the Burgundy Loaf. He'd be like, what the fuck, man? Sam, if you're... He did this fake law commercial for us once, Hawthorne, Stroman, and Rowe. And because one of the guys we did the podcast with, he thought Braun Strowman was sounded like a lawyer's name. So we came up with our own legal team, and it used to run on the beginning of all the episodes. I'll have to see if I can pull it up and throw it on the board one of these days. You know, Meanie?
What's that, Adam?
We hear this a lot. Every CBD company tells you that their product is the best. With quality control measures like lab testing and QR codes now becoming the standard, it can start to seem like all CBD brands are the same, but I'm here to tell you something, Meanie. They are not. Knowing what makes certain brands better will help you spend your money more wisely and have more confidence as you incorporate CBD oils, topicals, capsules, or gummies into your own wellness routine. And that's why we're proud to partner with Green Road CBD as an official sponsor of Mind of the Meanie. And Meanie, I know you're a longtime user of Green Road CBD. How has Green Road CBD helped you in your life?
Let me tell you, Green Road CBD is a product I've been using for years. And when we started Mind of the Meanie, I always was like, let's get Green Roads as a sponsor, because I use them almost daily, whether it's the gummies, to take care of the aches and pains of 30 years of wrestling, the topical solutions that help my knees, help my back, help my elbows, help my shoulders. Green Road CBD has done everything to help me maintain a pain-free existence from all the years of wear and tear as a professional wrestler.
And to me, Meanie, that sounds like the Green Road's difference. And it comes down to a really few important points. They're just part of the reason that they've won industry awards year after year, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and have heard countless stories from customers just like you about the impact that those products have had on your life. So Green Roads is led by a compounding pharmacist with 25 years of experience helping her community getting healthy. For her and the entire company, it's more than just a job, it's a mission. And not all hemp sourcing is equal, Meanie. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. But they select their hemp from high-quality American farms. And also, not all lab testing is equal, which is why they use an accredited independent lab to conduct full panel tests on every single batch. And that's why Green Roads is an original manufacturer, not just a quote-unquote white label brand. So right now, you can go to greenroads.com, Meanie, and save 25% off of your entire purchase. Wow. 25% off of everything, Meanie. That's huge. And all you have to do is go to their website right now, greenroads.com, and use promo code MEANIE at checkout. That's 25% off your entire purchase by using promo code MEANIE at greenroads.com. Own the day with Green Road CBD, and we thank them for sponsoring the program.
Last question, it looks like here. Matt from Dover wants to know, Meanie, yes. Thoughts on taking a dump at a friend's house for the first time?
Oh, yeah. That happened recently. Went to the Eagles game, and, we're all going to meet up and fucking caravan it down over to the Patriots Stadium. Eagles Patriots went up there and went to my buddy Tim's house for the first time. Hey, where's your bathroom? Went in there and just, I'm in there, and I took a selfie and sent it to Danny Cage, who's in the living room sitting on the couch. I was just like, big face.
Jesus.
You got to do it, but, nothing worse than taking a shit at a friend's house and the water starts rising. You're like, oh, no.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, fucking go down. And you're looking frantically for a fucking plunger and just, hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yep. You're praying to every god imaginable. No one's an atheist in a bathroom with toilet water coming up.
No. Yeah, but I've done it. And I'll continue to do it.
And we will continue to do this show for you, to entertain you, the Pod Squad. We thank you for listening to the show each and every week. We appreciate you. And all of your questions, again, don't forget to use the hashtag AskMeanie. and we will answer them on the show for you. Meanie, I want to say thank you for being here so early with me today. And I think both of us are headed back to bed after this recording. But
Gotta poop.
First we make Dookie and then back to bed. But in the meantime, where can everybody find you on your social medias?
If you would like to support if you would like to follow the Blue Meanie on all forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, at Blue Meanie BWO on all forms of social media. If you'd like to support the Blue Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Blue Meanie. If you would like to support Mind of the Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand, go to collarandelbowbrand.com and use coupon code Meanie. Or use coupon code MIND and save 10% over there at collarandelbowbrand.com. MadCatBeardCare.com. If you're a bearded fellow like myself, go to MadCatBeardCare.com. Get the Blue Spruce Beard Oil and Balm. Shout out to Josh Thornton, doing an amazing job over there taking care of the cats. Every dime you spend there at MadCatBeardCare.com goes right to taking care of the kitties. The Ultra Pro Wrestling video game coming to all major consoles in 2024. Ultra Pro Wrestling contains not only original characters by the incredible Hal Haney, but many real-world wrestlers, including myself and many others I'm trying not to spoil. So if you want updates on this awesome game that's coming out next year, go to ultraprowrestling.com or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game on Twitter. The Figure Collections Bone Crushing Series 1 variants of the Blue Meanie are available right now. All Series 1s can be ordered now at shop.figurecollections.com. That's shop.figurecollections.com. Either way, you can get the old school Meanie or the BWO Meanie. Either way, you're not making a bad choice. Shout out to Jim Nilsson over at glaciersofIce.com. Jim made a 3 of 3 only handmade custom BWO Air Jordan 1 sneakers for Stevie, Nova, and myself. Each pair takes Jim about 50 hours per pair. If you want to see him make these beautiful shoes, follow him on social media at GOI Kicks. That's all forms of social media at GOI Kicks. To have the Blue Meanie on your podcast, go to podstars.net, PODSTARZ.net. Register your podcast and then book the Blue Guy. There's several great people on that site you could choose from, to have on, but pick me. Cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO for birthdays, holidays, and well wishes. Go to cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO and let's do a video today. Make somebody's day a little bit brighter. But most importantly, Mr. Barnard, where can we find you?
Me? Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky Meanie, which I have been exploring a little bit more. It feels like Twitter without the bullshit. And I'm enjoying it right now. So, also, do you have a code? Do you have a join code for that already? Are you on Blue Sky?
I'm on there.
All right.
I haven't fucked with it.
It's I'm enjoying it the way it's evolving. I think they're starting to really work a lot of the kinks out. So I think I might start using that a little bit more. But if you're on there, you can follow me on all of those social platforms at This Is Goober. Yes, it's my handle. No, I'm not changing it. It's a brand, pal. You can also listen to my second show, Foundation Radio, by going to foundationradio.net. I had a fantastic conversation with my friend Robert Costa on all things political before the Speaker of the House was elected. So you want to check that out. I'll keep you updated on everything that's happening in the world right now. Go to foundationradio.net. Now on YouTube as well. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/Mind of the Meanie podcast. And you can find us there. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family, share with someone you don't like, because we're a great show. And I think you could repair that friendship. If they listen to the show and they're like, oh my God, these guys are great. And then you guys are homies again. So you could do that, or you could scream at somebody in Wawa if you want to and tell them to listen. So that would be, those all great options. So go ahead and check us out on our YouTube channel as well. Brothers Gaddor, don't forget, y'all, it is, the holiday season is rapidly approaching. We are going to be in fucking November this week. So don't forget to get your shopping done early. and go to brothersgaddor.com. You can pick up your official Adam Barnard Wrestle Buddy for the holidays. You can also get a Blue Meanie Wrestle Buddy. And Meanie, I'll have you know, you can also get a two-pack. That's right. 2-pack of the Mind of the Meanie, your favorite podcast host. So brothersgaddor.com. The Feinberg method. Use promo code Goobering to save up to 20% off of your entire purchase. My trainer, Brad, is ready to work with you for your physical and mental well-being. So go check them out at thefeinbergmethod.com. Shout out to the homies at the 10th Ward Barbershop in downtown Lawrenceville in the outskirts of Pittsburgh. Schedule your appointment today with them by going to 10thwardbarbershop.com. ProWrestlingTees.com/Foundation Radio. ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Pick up a shirt and keep the lights on at the Casa de Meanie and the Barnard home for wayward and troubled youth. And don't forget to sign up today for our Patreon at patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Tiers start at just $10 to join. I want to thank Manscaped and Green Road CBD for sponsoring the program today. I want to thank Carl Pinnell for always dealing with our bullshit, especially mine, as we make fun of him for talking like this.
Yo, asshole, I don't fucking sound like that.
And I want to thank Sam for always, Sam Krebs for always entertaining me while he reads the copy. I always have great voice notes in my phone from this shit. But Meanie, I want to thank you specifically for doing the show. And I love this week after week. It's my favorite thing to do, and I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as we enjoy making it. So for the Blue Meanie, I am Adam Barnard. Join us again each and every week as we take a trip through the mind
Blue world order.
of the Meanie. Peace. Don't forget to pick the toilet seat up.
Blue world order.
This episode of Mind of the Meanie is hosted and executively produced by the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard. It was mixed and engineered by Carl Pinnell. Additional narration is provided by the executive voice, Sam Krebs. That's me. Our intro music was performed by the Swamp Candles. Our outro music was performed by Chikara. Additional musical accompaniment is performed by Enrichment. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, or X or whatever, at Mind of the Meanie, and become part of the Pod Squad by going to patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Find our entire show archive at mindofthemeanie.com. This has been a Butts Carlton media production. Butts Carlton, proprietor.
Blue world order.
That was Blue Meanie's brain out.